Monday again. It's Monday again. I know how y'all feel. That you had to go ahead on to get on up and go to work. I do understand what you're going through. You got to come out that weekend. It's real difficult to come out that weekend sometimes. You got to get yourself back into the groove. Been on them essential products about 2 days, about 2 good days, and a lot of y'all done been on it for like three good days. Here, a lot of y'all ain't never not been on it. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to say congratulations for you all being able to live and you know as much as you can like do what you want to do as much as you can out here in these streets. And I just want to say congratulations because everybody don't have those well, everybody have those options, but our decision making and the type of what is that thing called, the type of careers slash jobs that we decide to go ahead on and have um prevents us a lot of times from doing exactly what we want to do. But because we want that money, we is going to abide by the rules of working at a place, and you can't do certain such products. Anyway, shout out to Shelly. Shout out to Shelly for the $50 cash out. Say love you back. I appreciate that right there. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Man, thank you. Tennessee is up in the building. What it do? What it do? You say the fourth is coming. They say we doing the bid for which city has the most blinky incidents. Hey. That's a good one right there. That's a good. I don't think. I don't think nobody's ever gonna top Chicago. Like it's just some. I think Chicago is just blessed. Chicago is just blessed to have as many shootings as they have, especially on the holidays. Shout out to Jermaine for the $1 cash out for the midday support. I appreciate that right there. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. You say, Willie, that's a nice pin on the bottom of your screen. A pen. That is you talking about the lower third? I think listen. I think that they're called the lower thirds. That thing right at the bottom. I appreciate that right there. Thank you. I was trying something different. I am trying something different. Mm-hmm. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Baltimore's in it a bit. On my way to work with it though. You go ahead on. You go ahead on to get that paper. Go ahead on to get that paper. Remember, manana, tomorrow. Yeah, the banner. Yep. So it's called a banner. Isn't it also called a lower third or something like that right there? And now that I think about it, if it's called a lower third, what is a lower sec? Or is there a lower second? And is there a lower first? I have no idea. No idea. Tomorrow is the first. Yep, tomorrow is the first. 7 months in already. Yeah. 2025 is almost over. 2025 is almost over. I know what y'all think about. Willie, it's just the summer. Yeah, and the summer came real quick. That's why we saying it's almost over out here. Mm-hmm. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Let me grab that. Got to be more careful. Let me put that right down. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Y'all don't know how bad I want to make this a 4-day weekend. Boy, I sure don't want to make it a 4-day weekend. Shout out to Hidden Hills for the $5 cash out. You say, we greatly appreciate you. I appreciate y'all, man. I really do appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Mm-mm. No, I'm not giving any feedback. Man, I've been having a hell of a time this weekend trying to buy some stuff, and sometimes when you order online, you think that you're getting like the right product, and then it's the wrong product, and then you have to go through the thing of sending the products back. But luckily, through this company, while you sending it back, they is entrusting you to send it back while they immediately send you another one. You know what I'm saying? And the sad part is, I've done this twice and got the wrong product. Now I got to ship it back today. Uh, the second product Well, the second one that they shipped is also the wrong one, so I got to ship that back again. I'm so tired. I am really, really so tired, and I've been needing the product. I have been needing the product, and the thing about it is, I just have not been wanting to go to the store. Mm. I have not been wanting to go to the store. No, 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 no. It's actually not Amazon. It's actually not Amazon. It's a website. It's a website that be selling things that I be out here need. You know what I'm saying? And it's just so aggravating. But it it is a big company. I just didn't want to go out in them streets. I really, really didn't. So now I'm gonna have to go out in them streets to another company to get the doggone product. So I just been laying around for 3 days waiting on some shit, trying to get some stuff done, trying to complete a task and couldn't complete a task, and that's really, really hurting my feelings. You say that's that T-Move. Nah, cause we don't have a local T-Move down here in Central Florida. I wish that we did though. I really wish that we did, but for some reason we just don't. We just don't. Oh God. Oh, this is my second yawn. This is my second yawn. What does that mean? What does that mean? How has everybody been? He say, yeah. Car stuff. Yeah. I'm always doing something with some car stuff. I just don't be liking. I stay too far from things, which is a good thing. Which is really, really a good thing. But I stay too far from a whole bunch of things. I just got to make it like a field trip. Got to be like a whole field trip. You say what? You say, Willie, that means stop smoking Mary Jane before you start the show. Give yourself at least 3 hours head start. Listen, now I can't smoke, but I haven't found that good. I'm still looking for that good. I know it's out there, but I don't be trusting people. I know it's out there, but I don't be trusting people. You say, just stop, you gonna pass. No, listen. I am not smoking nothing. Not smoking nothing. I trust and believe in me. I wish I could. I really do wish I could, but I can't hang with y'all like that right there. Can't hang with y'all. Now I'm trying to find something that I can eat on. I'm trying to find something that I can eat on and things will be all right. Yeah, no, we're going to try to do it like that right there. We're not screaming everywhere, but we is somewhere else. The links is down in the description. Oh, I can do it like that right here. For now, we also own the purple. I can do it like that right there. We also live on the purple. Y'all see what the purple is? Oh, I'm going to do this all the time. On the purple. Yeah. Yeah, so I don't get in trouble and YT don't be like in their feelings. Say, don't come to Chicago. I haven't been to Chicago in years and I have no reason. No reason to be in the Chi. Which side of Chicago is the white side? Because I've heard that Illinois and Chicago is really, really segregated. Which side is the white side? Anybody? Tell me which side is the white side. Come on. Don't be afraid. Don't act like you don't know nothing. Don't act like you don't know which side is the white side. I need the white side. Just say the wrong side. That's what's up. So the north side is the white side. Okay, so if I ever go back to Chicago, I'm only going to the north side. Say north side and surrounding suburbs. Downtown, north side. Got it. I would never be, because I'm going to take you people's word for it. I'm never going west, east, or south. Only the north. You say by Wrigley's field for the Cubs. Oh, all right. Oh, I might go to a baseball game. See, why are you in Chicago? Where's you going on here? Listen, man, because they be shooting. They like, Like they be shooting in Chicago, and I don't know. I like to live. I for now, just for now, I like to live. You know, there's no, there ain't nothing else I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to live right now. Say, Willie, don't go to Mexico. And you can't. Where is the white side of Mexico? Man, they say, Willie, did you hear about the 9 people getting shot in New Orleans in one day? Yes, I had the video. But the video was talking about 2 and 3 more things, and I listened to the lady speak, but she really ain't said nothing. You know what I'm saying? All right, they got shot, but why? Like, where? And da-da-da-da-da. Or maybe, I should have looked up more than just that one then. Let's see, 9 people shot New Orleans. You got 9. Okay, that was 5 years ago, 2 years ago, 10 years ago, 2 years ago. No, they ain't got no video on it. But if I go ahead on to Google it, 3 overnight shootings, yada yada yada. So that's on Fox 8. Let's see if I click on that and copy and paste. See if I can copy and paste this thing right here. What do we got? Hold on. All right. 3 shot overnight, 5 years, 2 years. Nope. I ain't got no more video. They don't care about New Orleans. They don't care about New Orleans then. Chicago downtown is nice as well. Okay. As long as it's not around the darker hue neighborhoods. Hey, I know that y'all getting your feeling, Willie, you don't like your peoples. Them people that y'all talking about is killers, and I ain't got time for the shooters, man. Hey, man, like I really don't. I really don't. Let me go ahead on and grab this here. Y'all, we finna go ahead on and jump on into some. How many thumbs up? Hell, we got 82. We got 82 likes. If y'all new around here, subscribe. Tell us about the player. We finna go ahead on and get into some of this news out here. It's not much. We got a few things. We got a few things. The white side of Mexico is at the American side of the border. There it is. There it is. We got 84 with the thumbs up, man. Let's go ahead on and do it. Let's go ahead on and do it, because I'm still trying to search for things that I need to go ahead on and be searching for out here. We got a player who is down bad. We have a robbery suspect. It was a robbery suspect, but just not your normal robbery suspect. We have a player who is posing as one of us, posing as a U.S. Marshal out here playing. Yeah, no. He is shot by a Houston liquor store owner and his wife. I didn't know that he got shot by 2 people, but go ahead.
New at 10 tonight, a man dressed like law enforcement holds a man up at gunpoint. You can see the tactical vest and the mask. The victim says he repeatedly identified himself as a cop until he forced him to the ground, but he didn't know someone else was watching. ABC 13's Luke Jones is live with more of that video. Luke, you also got an interview with the victim.
Luke out here with the fitted shirt on, but do you, Luke?
Yeah, the victim actually ended up shooting at the suspect. We know at least one of those shots landed. Police say the suspect later turned up at the hospital. But get this, they haven't yet filed any charges against him. And the victim's convinced he had accomplices. Police telling us this is all still under investigation. Javier Reyes and his wife in an armed confrontation with a suspected police impersonator June 15th outside the liquor store they own at Kessler and Harwich.
He say, I'm the police. Pull up your hand, get on the floor, I'm the police.
Reyes had just gone to take out the trash when a red car pulls up. Then a masked man runs up with a flashlight and gun, wearing a vest with the word Marshal on it.
They told me, I'm a cop. I'm the police. Get out on the floor, and I say, I don't do anything.
You only see that one suspect in the video, but Reyes says there was another person driving the car he arrived in. Reyes says the man forces him to the ground and soon reveals his true intentions.
And when he gave me the floor, he told me, it's a robbery, it's a robbery. I know the police.
Watching this all from inside the store, Reyes' wife quickly grabs a gun and confronts the armed suspect. He runs, losing his shoes and his gun in the process, while Reyes draws his own weapon. He fires multiple rounds, at least one of which hits the suspect, who then crawls to his getaway car. Reyes firing a final parting shot as the car drives away.
Police told me I did great job.
Both he and his wife are okay, but he shudders to think how differently things could have turned out. When the suspect demanded Reyes' valuables,
I say no, and he put the gun in my head, and they told me I can kill you right now.
But the fake cop clearly wasn't a match for two plucky business owners. In Southwest Houston, Luke Jones.
Okay, all right. Hilarious. Good job. Good job to the business owner. Wife done ran on out there with that thing. And like I've been trying to tell y'all, keep it on y'all. Keep it really, really on y'all. So they say when she ran out, which, let me explain something, not any law enforcement officer, but back in my day when I was coming up, us in law enforcement would tell concealed weapon holder, keep one in the head. Keep one in the head. You ain't got time for that little cop back shit. No. But she grabs a gun and she runs out, and the thing that she has to do is cock the gun back. Y'all know in that little split second, you can lose your life. In that little split second, because now you shaking, you nervous, anxiety is really, really high. Really, really high. And you pulling it. You may not even pull hard enough to cock it all the way back. You know what I'm saying? And then you got to do it twice, and you'll lose your life. But watch it.
Inside the store, Reyes' wife quickly grabs a gun, then confronts the armed suspect.
But shout out, though. She pulled it. She didn't come out there talking. That baby pulled it and pulled the trigger. She pulled it, cocked it, and pulled the trigger. You know what I'm saying? She didn't come out there talking.
Then confronts the armed suspect.
Pull, pump.
He runs, losing his shoes and his gun in the process, while Reyes draws his own weapon.
So he did have it on. A player, he had that gun on. See, but he got caught, I don't even want to say slipping. He didn't get caught slipping, but he just had the ups on him. That's all. See, you can have that firearm on you, but if somebody got the ups on you, don't pull that fire. Don't try to butt the jack. Don't try to butt the jack. I've seen too many people, they lose their life trying to butt the jack. Just let it go. Now, another part that I don't like is when she went to grabbing her husband's arms, and I'm guessing she's trying to stop him or something.
He fires multiple rounds, at least one of which hits the suspect, who then
I like that
crawls to his getaway car. Reyes firing a...
Right here. I don't like how she's grabbing his arms. I really don't. Unless he don't know how to aim and she's helping.
Final parting shot as the car drives away.
See, earlier in the video, they showed
tactical vest and the mask. The victim says he repeatedly identified himself as a cop until he forced him to the ground, but he didn't know someone else was watching. ABC 13's Luke Jones is live with more of that video. Luke, you also got an interview with the victim.
Reyes and his wife in an armed confrontation with a suspected police impersonator June 15th.
Get off your man, baby. What is you doing, sugar?
Javier Reyes and his wife in an armed confrontation with a suspected police impersonator June 15th outside the liquor store.
Now, I don't know if she wanted him to keep shooting because his gun is on the ground. He's crawling back, but she's holding him, trying to get him to stop.
Suspected police impersonator June 15th.
Man, let him shoot. What the fuck is you doing? Listen. What's really, really crazy, she's trying to stop him from shooting and I guess to go back inside of the building, but then she forgot that she started shooting first. Yes, she wanted him to stop. And I'm here to say that's a bad move that she made. That's a really horrible move that she made. Just to the point you don't want nobody coming back. You ain't got no time for that little comeback thing. So for while y'all out here crawling and shit, hop around like a damn fool, you out here dancing.
Multiple rounds, look. At least one of which hits the suspect, who then crawls to his getaway car. Ray is firing.
I'd have ran. Listen. Once I realized that his gun done fell and I done popped him, I would have ran up behind him and dumped on him. I'd have literally walked up and dumped on him. Ain't nobody got time for that, dog. Ain't nobody got time for it. He better keep her. Listen. Players, if y'all little la ain't gonna run out there with that fire, damn all the discussion. You see what's going on. You see that your husband, your boyfriend, your baby daddy, he down bad. He was down bad. He could have lost his life and every doggone thing. Stop talking. Walk your ass out there and get the dumping. This is why y'all need to go to the range. This is why y'all need to be coupling up and going to the range and stuff like that. A lot of y'all just want to go out and be cute and all that. And we is living this good little life and all that right there. We get along. We did it. But y'all don't do the one thing that'll keep y'all alive. Y'all don't play with them guns. Y'all don't play with them doggone guns. Shout out to Roshan for the $1 cash shop. He say, get in trouble in Texas if fleeing. That's what they gonna do. Listen. Bust them up. Bust ass. Oh, I just kept shooting. And I would have shot the person who was in the car too. Or at least shot at the person who was in the car too. You say then it becomes murder. If I would have just walked up and, damn, I don't know. Well, I guess they can look into, okay, the person was fleeing. The person is now fleeing, but I think that a good lawyer can represent you and be like, it was all in the heat of the moment. Like, you temporarily went insane once you started shooting. Like, you never like stopped and paused and then, all right, I'm finna go up there and then pop it. No. It was like in the one stroke motion. I would have just been shooting and just kept walking. Yeah. Adrenaline though. You say, well, she wanted him to stop shooting because he could have hit other businesses and or bystanders shooting at a moving car, and also it's a waste of ammo. Oh, all right. Well, yeah. I get it. All right. I'm gonna let y'all have that one right now. Y'all got it. Y'all is so right. I am in agreement with y'all. It's just something just make me want to keep shooting. I'm just wild like that. And this is sometimes why we need our significant others. This is why you need your significant other sometimes. Because they can get you to stop. But I don't know. But yeah. Move right along. He said that shit don't work, Willie. What? What don't work? To walk up to him and give it to him raw? I ain't never played that comeback. Ever. You say, nah, Willie, the video was clear with the guy crawling away. They said they would arrest you if you keep shooting. But what if you don't know whether you hit him or not? What if Buddy didn't know that he hit him or not? But then again, I guess the argument can be, well, obviously he was hit because they was crawling away. Well, y'all have a point. I'ma let it go. I'ma let go and let God. Move right along. Listen, man, as y'all come on in, man, give a player a thumbs up or something like that right now. Give a player a thumbs up. Help a player out on the slow moving Monday. I need your support. Can't do it without you good people. Work with a player. We got a situation, Florida, my state, stand your ground state, bust a go home state. Please don't run up. We in Fifth High Life State. Got a situation out here. Now, why is that showing up over there? Did Did I not do what I needed to not do? Why is that one there? Hold on. If I move this, if I put that back. Oh, look at me all foolish. I didn't make it big yet. That was the problem. We have a situation, man, that had done happened. We have a Florida teen who had done died. Being hit while riding a e-scooter. Put this up on the screen for you good people. Watch this. We have a Florida teen who dies being hit by an e-scooter. The problem that I'm going to have with this one right here, and y'all going to know what the problem is when they get to the end, but they say that she was a bean. Just a good little girl. I don't know what she was a beam mean. B-E-A-M. She was a beam. So I'm guessing like a beam of light or something like that right there. But it's what's said at the end. And I ain't going to say nothing until the end, to where you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about. Go ahead, though.
Family and friends came together to remember a teen hit and killed while riding her scooter into land. Gabrielle McCaskill died after being hit on Woodland Boulevard and Gilbert Street. Police say the driver did stay on scene as witnesses jumped into action to try and save her. Fox 35's Stephanie Buffamonte joins us live in DeLand tonight. So, Steph, you spoke exclusively with her family.
Yeah, we spoke with the family for the first time tonight. They tell us that their daughter Gabby had been crossing the street here on her e-scooter when she was hit by a car.
Shout out to Deborah for the $2 super chat to say, Willie, I sound like a frog on these calls, allergies. Oh God, y'all pray for Deborah. Pray for Deborah that she make it through the day.
They say she fought for her life in the hospital for 2 days, but she didn't make it. Her father, though, tells me he found it in his heart to forgive the driver.
Hey. Gotta hold that.
Family and friends coming together through prayers and music as they remember Gabrielle McCaskill, gone at just 15 years old.
She would want us to celebrate her. She wouldn't want us to mourn. You know, the flesh, we miss her. We gonna miss her. We gonna grieve. We gonna cry. But she would want us to remember the light. She was a beam, just a good, beautiful little girl.
DeLand police say a teen riding an electric scooter was hit by a car while crossing South Woodland Boulevard on Monday. Family confirms that it was 15-year-old Gabby who was hit and killed. The teen was rushed to the hospital, but her family says on Wednesday she succumbed to her injuries.
We all still in the days. We prayed hard for Gabby to wake up.
Gabby's family tells us she was kind, smart, and had a smile that could light up any room. She danced for her church and loved to play volleyball and soccer.
She always greeted you with a hug and a kiss. From a little baby, she was always spunky and just like, she had this little raspy voice. Hey, Auntie Monica. She just was a funny, really good girl.
Gabby lives in Georgia with her mom, but she was here in DeLand for the summer to spend time with her dad. Police say the driver stayed on the scene that tragic day. Gabby's father finding the strength to forgive.
I just want to say to the person who hit her, hold your head up. Hold your head up, bro. Just keep praying. And I just want to let you know we don't hold no ill harm towards you. It wasn't your fault. It was her time. Everybody got a time. Pray, get yourself together, bro. I know you probably having nightmares or whatever, but anything you need from our family, bro, we support you. We don't got no ill harm, no hate in our heart at all. Praise the Lord, I'm free.
Now, the cause of the crash is still under investigation. Reporting live in DeLand, Stephanie Buffamonte, Fox.
I just, he better than me. I like that. Listen, when y'all do that, when y'all throw out that forgiveness, real quick, around here at the Willie Williams Show, you was classified as the ops to your loved ones. In my mind, just in my mind. It don't have to be in nobody else's mind. I forget why. Why?
She danced for her
But
church and loved to play
Daddy say,
on the scene that tragic day.
I forgive you, bro. Listen, boy, I know you're going through a little something. Wait a minute. I'm going through a lot. I don't.
Gabby's father finding the strength to forgive.
I just want to say to the person who hit her, hold your head up.
Damn, it's killing me.
Hold your head up, bro. Just keep praying. And I just want to let you know we don't hold no ill arm towards you.
I hope your whole world die. Listen, this is me. This ain't nobody else. I wish that everybody you love just died today or tomorrow. Specific. I hope it's the day though. Ain't no way.
It wasn't your fault. It was her time. Everybody got a time.
I cannot wait until they do the investigation and let us know, was it the daughter's fault or was it the driver's fault? I just Lord.
Pray, get yourself together, bro. I know you probably having nightmares or whatever.
Boy, I hope you have nightmares until you die. Bitch, I promise you. But
anything you need from our family, bro, we support you.
Anything you need from my family, boy, just let me know where you at, boy. Listen, man, listen, boy, if you need something, just let me know where you at, player. No. Reach out to me, pimp. No. I'm gonna come on around there and I'm gonna help you out with whatever you need, dog. I promise you. Shout out to Roshan for the $1 cash app. Say it was an accident. You say the driver stopped and helped. All that's cute though. Listen. Yes, it was an accident. This is why I'm saying I can't wait until the investigation shows who was at fault. I want y'all to understand what I'm trying to say. Accidents are more calm. Listen, but when I find out, if I find out that you was on YouTube watching the Willie Williams show while you done hit Willie Williams child, I don't know. Listen, if you had that little phone in your hand on Facebook and Instagram or something like that, see, sometimes an accident can be more than just an accident until we get all of the information. You know? Yeah. By mistake on purpose, huh? Yeah. Yeah, but anything you need, Playboy, anything, I promise for God. Oh, my mama. I'm going to lend a helping hand. I promise you. He said accidents are called accidents for a reason. The driver stayed there too. Say didn't run. Listen, that's all cute. I understand what y'all saying. And I'm with you. Like I say, an accident can be more than an accident when we figure out what happened. If it's just a plain old accident, fine, shout it. I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let go and let God. Let it be an accident and you was texting or something. You was getting some brains, doing something other than paying attention to the road. I got a problem. I promise. That's all I'm saying. Let's say, okay, the question is there a GoFundMe account? Did he have insurance? Oh, we finna get to it. We finna look it up.
No hate in our heart at all.
See, now in my mind, I be like, well, I just think that it'd be strange to give what did they just give? Grace, give I done forgot what the daddy is doing. Giving can somebody tell me what the daddy doing? Cause I can't even much think of the doggone thing that the daddy is doing that I got a problem with. Forgiving Forgiven. All right, bam. This is what I'm trying to say. They have not completed the investigation. So I find it difficult. Well, let's say I would find it difficult for me to forgive if I was a forgiving person. That's all I'm saying. I would find it difficult. You know what I'm saying? Before the information come out? Hell no. But now listen, if it is just an accident, then it's okay. I'm just going to have to leave it alone. You leave it alone if it's just an accident. Now, I'm trying to find her doggone name. I'm trying to find her name in the doggone report, and now I can't find the name in the doggone report. They said the girl was yada, 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 yada. Do anybody remember her name that I can go ahead on and just look it up? So we can move on with this doggone story. But, can't find her name, so I guess I'm going to have to... Just going to have to go back to the store. Let's go back to the store. Go back to the front.
Scene as witnesses jumped into action to try and save her. Fox 35's Stephanie Buffamonte joins us live in DeLand tonight. So, Steph, you spoke exclusively with her family.
Okay.
Yeah, we spoke with the family for the first.
Okay, so that's how you pronounce the name? You pronounce the name, go fund me, let's go on to the go. Let's go on, see if we got one out here. I hope not. And I hope that we ain't got no GoFundMe. I just be wanting to see like so many darker hue folks got insurance on their loved ones. I would love to see the day that's really, really huge in the community. Oh wait, is that it? Do it for Gabby? Is this it? January the 23rd. Yes. She gotta go find me. There it is. Got to be more careful. Man, gonna put that on up there. There you go. Shout out to Craig for the $1 cash app. He said, I wonder if the family will sue the driver. And this is why I'm saying it depends on the police investigation on what really, really happens. But if y'all would like to support the family, damn, that's it. $5,000 in Florida? Say, do it for Gabby. The family's asked for $5,000. They have $2,000 so far. You say on June the 23rd, 2025, the King and McCaskill family experienced an unimaginable tragedy, the sudden heartbreaking loss of their beloved daughters, Gabrielle Patricia McCaskill, who was hit by a car while crossing the street on a scooter. No family is ever prepared for a profound loss. Y'all, we can't say, well, it depends on what they mean by profound loss. Because there's a lot of people who is prepared for loss. But I don't know what they mean by the profound statement. He said, as they grieve and try to heal from this unimaginable pain, we're asking for your support to help ease the financial burden of funeral costs, counseling, time off work, and other unexpected expenses that come with this tragedy. The family is grateful for whatever blessings you're willing to give. Hashtag do it for Gabby. Y'all do it for Gabby. Jesus. It's sad. Hold on. Can we hit the pictures? Oh. It's just, man. It's wow. Oh, I think we're going to need more than 5 stacks, though. In Florida. Well, she is from Georgia, but Daddy is in Florida, if I'm not mistaken. So, hey, y'all be careful out there on these doggone scooters. Listen, if y'all got children, Don't let your children cross any roads. I don't care if they 13, 14, 15, 16. Just don't let them. Just don't let them. But us as peoples, especially dog you folk, we need this thing called life insurance. I keep trying to point this out to y'all damn near every week. I say almost the same thing every single week. It makes grieving really, really difficult. Really, really easier. It's easier. It lifts a lot of weight off you because the whole thing is, damn, my child died. And if you really, really love your child, 9 times out of 10, you will feel like, or keep playing in your head, was there anything that you could have done to save your child's life? So you're already going to have that on you. And when they say financial burden of funeral costs, counseling, and time off work. See, when the check is in the mail, you can take that time off work if you have the days. But even if you don't, you can take the leave of absence. You can take the 3 to 6 months leave of absence if the check is in the mail. Y'all don't hear me though. If the check in the mail, you can take FMLA and don't have to worry about a bill. This way you can focus on your grieving and have you some counseling and don't have to worry about getting up every morning or every evening or every night to support the family. Moving right along, I ain't gonna eat much of you. Because we gonna take off. Have y'all seen or heard of friends and family who has lost loved ones, and you have been to the funeral and you know the people who have lost the loved ones and you see them back at work in like a week? Now, some people I have seen in the past, some people, especially men typically they don't take off as long as women take off, because we just can't sit around like that right now. You got to stay busy, from what I've noticed. Men literally don't be off that doggone long. But a lot of that also has to do with, I got these bills to pay also. You know what I'm saying? And you do not want to have to go back to work early like that right there. To say, Willie, how much is cremation going in Florida? Also, how come the mama or daddy has $5,000 in the bank account to cover the funeral themselves? Listen, that's why this what I be trying to say, y'all. They say on average, the average person don't even have $400 saved. The average American ain't got $400 saved. So y'all know that we ain't got a stack. Y'all know that we ain't got 2, 3, 4, 5 stacks. But when it's time for us to stunt, we got all the stacks in the world. How much does it cost for cremations in Florida? Florida's going between $800 and $700. But hold on. But she stayed with her mother in Georgia. She was visiting her father that was in Florida. So 9 times out of 10, I do believe that she would get buried up in Georgia because she lived in Georgia and that's where all of her friends was and all that fly stuff right there. So let me see. What is the cremation cost in Georgia? $1,200 to $3,500. Oh, all right. So they might be cremated. They just might be cremated. But they did say funeral costs, counseling, and time off work. That's way much. Y'all need some more money. Y'all need to ask for more money. Don't be shy. Moving right along. I ain't gonna even hold you. Let's go on and get into this right here. We have a lifeguard. We have a lighter hue lifeguard. We have a white lifeguard. Let's just call it what it is. And dog hue folks are really, really mad. And I guess rightfully so. We have a situation because this is the summer. And as y'all come on in, man, y'all go ahead and hit the thumbs up. Do not be afraid. Hit the thumbs up. Do not be afraid. Hit the share button. Help it play out. We have It's like I don't feel good. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna get it together. Anyway, y'all, we have a lifeguard who has been charged with murder. Lifeguard charged with murder. And also charged with the shooting with the shooting of 2 black teens, 14 and 15, if I'm not mistaken. One of them, the 15-year-old, I do believe, has passed away. The 14-year-old is still in critical condition. And this happened at the pool. I know what you're thinking. What the hell a lifeguard get a gun from? And he's 55 years old. Oh, the lifeguard have a gun. But anyway, let's go on and get into it. And this happened on the west side of Chicago, the area I am not visiting when I go back to Chicago. I'm only going up north. Here we go.
That lifeguard charged with shooting and killing one teen and wounding another is scheduled to appear at a detention hearing tomorrow. This as the family of the boy who was killed demand justice. Relatives of 15-year-old Marjay Dotson create a makeshift memorial for the teen at the Westside Park where he was killed and his teenage friend was wounded just hours after charges are filed against the lifeguard accused of the crime. The teen's family members asked not to be identified on camera.
He was just 15. His bright spirit and loving heart touched us all. We cherish his memory forever.
Chicago police say 55-year-old Charles Leto now faces multiple charges, including murder, attempted murder, and aggravated battery and discharge of a firearm for the attack that happened around 7 o'clock Thursday night in the 1400 block of South Sacramento Drive in Douglas Park. According to a police report obtained by the ABC7I team, the alleged gunman is a lifeguard with the Chicago Park District. Witnesses tell police Leto opened fire on Dotson and his 14-year-old friend, Jeremy Herod, as they walked toward him. Dotson was struck in the back, while Herod, a cousin of Laquan McDonald, who was killed by Chicago police in 2014, was shot in the neck. While Herod remains hospitalized, Dotson was killed in the incident. According to a police report obtained by the ABC7I team, investigators say Leto has a concealed carry license and told officers that he was defending himself after he claims the teens attacked him and followed him and tried to steal his bike. A witness, along with family members of both teens, deny there was any altercation or provocation involving Leto. Meanwhile, those who knew and loved Marjay Dotson are grateful for the well wishes and support as they mourn their loss.
Your love, support, and understanding means so much to us during this incredibly difficult time. We just want you.
Now, an attorney for one of the families of the victims says that neither of the boys was armed, and he would like to see prosecutors charge the suspect with a hate crime. That suspect is due in court tomorrow afternoon. That lifeguard charge.
Yeah, so he had done shot them. We got video. Gonna put this on up here. We got video of what transpired. He said that this was in self-defense because they tried to steal a little bicycle. This is what I like to hear, brother, that said, he's tried to steal my bike. I mean, y'all know that they're shooting shit. They're doing all type of stuff, and the youth is real violent out there in these streets, right?
A man charged in the shooting of 2 teens in Douglas Park will appear in court today.
WGN has obtained the video of that deadly incident. Christine Flores live in the newsroom with the latest for us on that. Christine.
Sean and Joel, good morning. We now know the suspect was a lifeguard with the Chicago Park District. He has been in custody since the shooting and is now facing a number of felony charges in this case. Now, we do want to warn you some of the footage you're about to see may be disturbing to watch.
There is absolutely no justification to shoot a child in the back anywhere, let alone a public pool and park. But we'll get to the bottom of it.
At a press conference at Grace Memorial Church Friday, Jeff Neslin, the attorney representing families of the teens, said they were leaving the park after court.
She got on clothes? What the world?
Jeff Neslin, the attorney representing families of the...
Oh! Her tights match her skin complexion. I'm like, what the hell she got on out here? But go ahead.
Families of the teens said they were leaving the park after cooling off at a pool. He strongly denied any claim that there was an altercation or threat made towards the suspect. Chicago police announced multiple charges for 55-year-old Charles Leto, including first-degree murder and attempted first-degree murder. He's accused of shooting the two teens Thursday evening. According to the medical examiner, 15-year-old Marjay Dotson was shot in the back and died from his injuries. 14-year-old Jeremy Hurd, a sophomore at UIC College Prep, was shot in the neck and remains hospitalized. The teen's attorney commented on the charges, saying in part, "The families take solemn relief that the justice system is now engaged with the announcement of criminal charges against the shooter." According to the Sun-Times, Leto told police he has a concealed carry license and claimed he fired his gun after the teens allegedly followed him, attacked him, and tried to steal his bike, saying he acted in self-defense. Now, the attorneys for the teens insist they were unarmed and is calling on prosecutors to consider pursuing hate crime charges. Leto's legal team declined to comment. His detention hearing is scheduled for this afternoon. Live in the newsroom, Chris.
That's what's up. So what y'all think? What y'all think so far? What y'all think so far? I was looking for like the press conference. I thought I just had the press conference, but undoubtedly I don't have the press conference. All right. Trying to steal my bicycle. I ain't know what to do.
We are following breaking news. The alleged gunman in the deadly shooting of a teen in Douglas Park is expected to be charged tonight, according to WGN sources.
Andrea Medina is live outside Area 4. Police.
So you say that this is definitely a hate crime. Definitely a hate crime. You say that video doesn't show what he says allegedly happened. That's a fact. Somebody even sent me the video without it being paused, without it being paused, and I watched it. I don't see the threat. I don't see the threat, but we cannot rule out. We cannot rule out. I want y'all to understand. I know, dog, you folk gonna get mad. We cannot rule out. Threats was probably made. Threats was probably made. Now, whether they had some fire on them or whether they had the intentions to take a bike or not, threats was probably made. I have no idea. The streets is so wild. You young darker hue boys. It's such a problem. And see, this is why us as a community, we have to start taking care of our responsibilities as far as our children. We really, really do. And let me explain why. Because when these types of things happen, you won't have people like me saying, well, hell, they probably did threaten him. I'm not saying that, okay, he had the right to shoot him or they should have been shot. All I'm saying is, how do we know that they did not threaten him? And the only reason that I'm able to say that because we see the behavior of the youth. We see it. Now, they was probably great kids. They're probably great kids. They probably wasn't even doing nothing, probably wasn't even thinking about that little ragged ass little bicycle. That it seems that he had to be fixing at the time. So hell, the chain probably came off or something. What type of bike did he have? Was it like a GTX or something like that though? And why is a 55-year-old, well, I'm not saying that you can't have a bicycle, but you say personal space is real. Yes. Yes, it did. I think that because people is really, really on edge, y'all. You have to think about it. This shit happened in Chicago. People is really on edge when it comes down to black youth or black young men. You say this is not a hate crime. I don't think there is a hate crime because if this is a hate crime, then every time a black person shoots another black person, all of those crimes should be a hate crime. Notice they're not classified as hate crime.
District with details and a look at newly obtained surveillance video. Andrea.
Hi, Jackie and Taman. Now, the surviving teen remains in intensive care at Stroger Hospital. That surveillance video that we have obtained shows what unfolded before and after the shooting, and we do want to warn you, some of the footage you're about to see may be disturbing to watch. Surveillance video from a police pod camera obtained by WGN through a source captures the moments leading up to a shooting at Douglas Park on Thursday.
So why did he...
The footage shows a Chicago Park District lifeguard working on his bike as a group of teens approaches. In the video, the man then jumps up and opens fire on the teens, which we have frozen. Shortly after.
So why did they even come here and turn in front? Now, I am not saying that they couldn't have just been walking. I'm not saying that. I just want to know, like, why? Like, what?
After the man is seen kneeling on the ground with the gun lying next to his knee. According to the medical examiner, 15-year-old...
Oh, wait. Hold on. So you mean to tell me he shot the gun there before the shooting? Oh, or was this after the shooting?
Kneeling on the ground with the gun lying next to his knee. According to the medical examiner, 15-year-old Marjay Dotson was shot in the back and pronounced dead. 14-year-old Jeremy Herod, a sophomore at UIC College Prep, was shot in the neck and remains hospitalized.
So why he shot him in the back though? This crazy. Shout out to Phyllis for the $1 cash app. Say late. Hey, Miss Shirley. Say hope everything is well. Shout out to Miss Shirley out here in these streets. Where is Miss Shirley at? We need to hear from you, sugar. Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
At a press conference at Grace Memorial Church yesterday, the attorney for both teens firmly denies that there was any altercation or provocation involving the suspected shooter.
No justification to shoot a child in the back anywhere, let alone a public pool and park.
I'm in agreement.
But we'll get to the bottom of it.
The Sun-Times reports that the man told police he has a concealed carry license and claimed he opened fire after the teens allegedly followed, attacked him, and tried to steal his bike, saying he acted in self-defense.
You say follow. Whoa. There it is. That's what I was waiting for.
In self-defense. But the attorney
attacked
him and tried to steal his bike, saying he
attacked him and tried to steal his bike. His head need to go to prison. He's dead wrong. He's dead wrong. Or he must have forgot that there was cameras out there.
Acted in self-defense. But the attorney for the teens say both boys were unarmed and argues that prosecutors should pursue hate crime charges against a suspected shooter.
I don't think that they need to do the hate crime thing. It has nothing to do with nothing.
The senior pastor of Grace Memorial, speaking on behalf of the families, echoes that call.
I need justice to be swift. I need it to be exact. I need it to be strong in this matter.
Now, a source tells WGN that the man who has been in custody since the shooting is currently in the process of being charged now and will likely stay detained until his first court appearance. Now, the specific charges have not been made public just yet. We have reached out to the man's attorney, who have decided not to comment at this time.
Okay, I think that this was a bad situation. I think Buddy gonna have to go to jail. So they didn't have any firearms. They didn't have any weapons. There was no weapons on them. You say, Willie, he is backing up, retreating, and the young brother was walking up in arm's reach in fear for his life. But it's just great. Damn. Because they had no weapons. But how he... Hold on. Because I pointed this out. Like, why did he just dot in front of... Like, once little buddy had done passed the bike, right?
WGN, through a source, captures the moments leading up to a shooting.
Why did he just turn in right here? And who is she? So this one was shot and this one was shot. This one got shot in the neck then. So this one got shot in the back.
At Douglas Park on Thursday. The footage shows a Chicago Park District lifeguard working on his bike as a group of teens approaches.
Was he working on his bike or was he just waiting for something to pop off? Was he working on the bike or was he waiting for them same teens? He had his hand in his bag. Listen. So if he had his hand in his bag, well, maybe they did threaten him or said something slick about his bike or something like that right there.
As a group of teens approaches. In the video, the man then jumps up and opens fire on the teens, which we have frozen. Shortly after, the man...
But I don't... If they ain't got no damn gun, dog, all you have to do is just point your gun. If he was such a fear for his life, all he had to do was just point the gun and back them up, get your little bike, and go on about your business. That would have been a good thing. But again, I just don't.
Seen kneeling on the ground with the gun lying next to his knee.
Oh, so they saying that after he did it, what is this thing right here, though? Oh, that might be a backpack. Say he been trying to shoot a ninja for a while. You might be right. You might be right.
On his bike as a group of teens approaches. In the video, the man then jumps up and opens fire on the teens.
Why is he pointing? And what is he pointing at? Listen, I don't put nothing past these fools. Listen, I do not put nothing past these young boys. I don't give a damn. I don't trust them. Nothing. I don't give a damn black or white. It's something going on with these young folks.
Bike as a group of teens approaches.
Look.
In the video, the man then jumps up and opens fire.
See that right there? I don't. He on the phone and he's pointing at the man. So maybe they did have some type of altercation. You say Willie here in the hood. Oh shit. Listen. This is why I say we have to do better at parenting. Because when you have these kids who is innocent, the kids who ain't doing anything will be confused with the ones who is doing the most. I do believe that Buddy should go to jail. He should go to jail. But I hate that I don't know what was said right here and why little Buddy pointed his goddamn finger. Maybe he thought it was a gun. I don't know.
Then jumps up and opens fire on the teen.
And then, hold on. The teen is digging in his bag.
In the video, the man then jumps up and opens fire on the teens.
Why? What if they was going to surround them? You say, Willie, I think the lighter hue saw the gun first. But they said that the teens didn't have a gun. Now we got to think about this right here too. Could somebody have, let's say that they did have a gun on them. Could somebody have moved the gun? I don't know. But they said that they didn't have a gun, so damn it, they didn't have a gun.
Teens approaches. In the video, the man then jumps up and opens fire on the teens, which we have frozen.
Oh no, dog. Like, You say I'm scratching? I maybe am. Yeah. But listen. Yes, people are sick of Patricia's children. Yes. And I know we could say, as a lifeguard, you have no reason to have a gun on you. This on the west side? In Chicago. You say maybe the teenagers was on the phone telling his partner to swing by Douglas Park. That's probably what it is. Digging in the bag is a possible threat. Hell yeah. Digging to get you shot. Not my fault that you made me think you had a gun. Kids playing tough. And this is what, listen. I truly don't think that this white man just decided to shoot a black teen in what y'all say is the hood. But I could be wrong. And a lot of times you got them churn, be out here playing, be out here faking. Be out here pump faking.
Teens approaches. In the video, the
I hope that that's not what it is.
And then jumps up and opens fire on the teen.
See, he got that hand in the bag shit, dog. I just listen. I'm nervous. Dog. I could
The group of teens approaches. In the video, the man then jumps up and opens fire on the teens, which we have frozen.
Probably just slick rap. And why did the woman stop? Why did the woman just stop right here?
Approaches.
Watch her.
In the video, the man then jumps up and opens fire on the teens, which we have frozen.
Is y'all seeing this? How was she able to see that he had a gun really, really quick? Watch it.
Up and opens fire on the
Right.
teens.
Like as soon as he backs out with the gun, she turned. Why was she really, really paying attention to the man though?
On the teen.
Do y'all see how fast she turned and braced? Oh, she just knows it. That baby just knows it.
Fire on the teen.
Right here. And then she really couldn't see that he had a gun because he's blocking her. So it got me thinking that she heard the young boy say something. She heard the young boy say something, and the white man moved all simultaneously, and that's what had scared her.
On the teens, which we have frozen.
Man, listen. You say the lighter Hugh saw the gun first, but they said that he did not have a gun. They said he did not have a gun. Say she was listening to the shit talking. Oh, you got a good point. You got a good point.
Shortly after, the man is seen kneeling on the ground with the gun lying next to his knee. According to the medical examiner, 15-year-old Marjay Dotson was shot in the back and pronounced dead.
Marjay. Oh, man, I hope that, hey, man, but whatever had done happened, maybe it shouldn't have happened like that right there. Say, Willie, he the lifeguard. He knows how these kids be acting at the pool. He know who is a possible threat and who just a ignorant kid. This wasn't the first time hanging at the pool. Oh, yeah. I am in agreement. And listen, this is why he bought the gun out there anyway. He always go to work with his gun. Or he always go to the pool with his gun. You say he outdrew the YN and got the drop. I am just I would feel, well, not feel better, but it'll make more sense if the teen had a gun and then he got shot for trying to pull a gun. That makes more sense to me. But for them not to have no goddamn gun, then, hey, hold on. Uh-oh. I just saw a little thing with the comments. Let's go ahead and put this on the screen. Say, tell the whole story. So somebody is saying that there's more to the story. Why are they closing in on him? And this is a black female? Well, it is the picture of a black female. Why are they closing in on him? That's the same thing that I was saying. Like, why did he just cut that goddamn fast? You say, I'd rather be judged by 12 than the carrot by 6. You say, notice the kid in the turquoise shirt literally tried sneaking up behind the guy, and it looks like they was actually touching. People are sick of the criminality, man. No charges. You say a couple of YNs rolled up on a white dude in Chicago. I would have feared for my life too, and I'm black. Do y'all even understand why I say we have to do a better job at parenting? Because if we were doing a better job at parenting and the youth wasn't out here cutting the ass and shooting people and did this and this, we would not have me saying what I'm saying and all these people in the comments saying what they saying about these YNs. Kids was gonna rob him. He said, I guarantee he didn't ask him if he needed help fixing his bike. He say, I'm black, and some YNs come on all sides being aggressive. You getting popped? Looks like they were trying to rob him. Do y'all understand now? People, listen. When y'all first heard me saying it, y'all probably like, Willie, come on now. I can't roll with you this time. No. Listen, I'm not the only one that's having these thoughts. Say, I blame the daddies. That's what's up. You say, why did they approach the guy at all? That's what I'm saying. Something had to happen to where he felt like something was going to pop off. Hate crime. If this was a black guy shooting 2 white kids, would this be a hate crime? No. And I am black asking this question. I know it's hard to be a white person and have to deal with people calling you racist if you're not. You say, I know it's hard being black and having to be stereotyped. Good people as whites and blacks got to be stuck in the middle of this mess. Yep. You say, why did they move on the man? For what? You say, listen. So we all saw the video and we all is like, why did they do that? like, why did they make a move like that right there? Say, Willie, he was the only white guy in the area. Got to be more careful. Yeah. Leave people alone. Whatever gonna happen. And just gonna, we got to see the outcome of it. We just gotta. I don't think that he is gonna do time like that if he does time. I don't know. But anyway, y'all, we is also about to go live everywhere. Let me go and put up on the screen for how we're gonna end the show. This is how we're gonna end the show, y'all. That right there. Let me make sure maybe if it'll pop up for me. This right here is how we're going to end the show today. Because as of now, we is live everywhere. I just had to go ahead and put it up on the screen so y'all can see what we're going to do to close the show on that. Yeah. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. As you come on in, go ahead and hit the thumbs up. Y'all, we over 200 likes already. Appreciate that. Again, y'all, this is a slow moving Monday. I'm dragging just a little bit. I feel a little something. I feel like I'm off balance a little bit. Y'all know I be having my little off balance times and stuff like that right there. So it got me dragging just a little bit. But I ain't finna blame nothing. I ain't finna blame no white man and not no white man. It's really not. Let's go ahead on and... Is this a West Side too? Oh, this Chicago too. Oh, okay. We're going to Chicago to where there was an incident that happened in Chicago. In Chicago, a body was recovered from the West Side apartments. Well, here they should have said bodies was recovered after a fire killed 3 other people. Well, killed 3 people. This may be the first time or maybe the second time that this has happened since I've been doing these shows. I'm going to point it out to you. Here we go.
Oh, Cheryl and Mark, police have had very little to say about their ongoing investigation into this fire as they are trying to conclude or determine if it indeed is an act of arson. They have not said, though, if they're looking for any suspects. Meanwhile, a family, as you mentioned, and learned today that they have lost yet another relative to the flames.
I just want to tell Destiny I tried to go. I tried. I can't do this. I just want to say Destiny went out strong. She didn't die in vain.
She say she went out strong. Destiny. Talk about a female. She went out strong. That baby right there not crying, but that's her friend or her kinfolk or something.
Stricken relatives trying to comfort one another as authorities confirm a 4th person has died following a suspicious fire at an apartment building in the city's Austin neighborhood. The family of 28-year-old Destiny Henry sobbed as her body was recovered from the rubble of the 3-story building where she and her son, who survived the fire, once lived. The family asked that crews search the building for her. The woman was unaccounted for until today.
Like I said, I wasn't leaving from this, from their home until they got out because I was 100% sure that she was in there.
Relatives say Destiny Henry originally escaped harm when flames engulfed the apartment building where she lived in the 5200 block of West North Avenue on the city's west side, but ran back into the burning building to save her son, who she thought was trapped inside.
If my cousin would have known that her son was already out of the window, she probably would still be here right now.
She would still be there right now because it wouldn't have been no reason for her to go back in the building. See, this is probably the second time ever since I've been doing my job that a woman put her life on the line for her child. She ran back in the building to save her child. Typically, women don't run back in buildings to save their child. They just go outside and holler and tell other people that their children is in the building burning up.
The Cook County Medical Examiner's Office, 3 others died in the Thursday morning fire. Family members identified 2 of them as their relatives, 32-year-old Regina Henry, who everyone called Gina, and her 5-year-old son, Jason.
Gina didn't make it, her son didn't make it, and she was also 3 months pregnant.
Another victim, a man in his 70s, has not officially been identified, but is believed to be a long-time respected community member. Meanwhile, the ATF is assisting Chicago police and Chicago Fire in their investigation into the blaze that they say may be an act of arson. 37th Ward Alderwoman Emma Mitz says she's been told the fire is the result of a domestic dispute between 2 men over a woman.
Apparently there was some shooting outside first, and then that's when the call them cartel bomb.
This as a community and a family struggle with the pain of loss.
We just ask y'all to please keep the family in your prayers.
Now, we're also told that at least 6 people were taken to the hospital, many of those folks still in the hospital continuing to recover from their injuries that they sustained during this fire. We're also told that at least 20 people have been displaced as a result.
So, this mother, who was also pregnant, she was 3 months pregnant, you know what I'm saying? By that, them pee in her, and she was going to keep the baby. That's what's up. You say, Willie, did you see that in the background? Did I see that H in the background? Nah, who? You say, Willie, I wonder if she had fire insurance. Hell no. This baby here put her life on the line by her baby, though. I like that.
Body was recovered from the rubble of the 3-story building where she and her son, who survived the fire, once lived.
Her son survived. Her son wasn't even in the building, y'all. That baby didn't know that her son was in the building. So if she didn't know that her son, whether he was in the building or not. Well, where was the baby at when the fire started, though? We missing something.
For the investigation into this fire as they are trying to conclude or determine if it indeed is an act of arson. They have not.
But they saying that possibly because 2 men were fighting by some monkey and just start the fire. But why was the mother and the child separated?
Said, though, if they're looking for any suspects. Meanwhile, a family, as you mentioned, and learned today that they have lost yet another relative to the flames.
Another relative.
I just want to tell Destiny I tried to go. I tried.
Girl, stop. Just stop. Oh, you say look at them in the back. Hey, wow, go ahead. Oh, look at my sisters.
I can't do this.
Ooh, she faking decent.
I just want to say Destiny went out strong. She didn't die in vain.
Destiny went out strong. They ran back in there by her baby. Say she lying. I can believe she lying. I don't.
Grief-stricken relatives trying to comfort one another as authorities confirm a 4th person has died following a suspicious fire at an apartment building in the city's Austin neighborhood. The family of 28-year-old Destiny Henry sobbed as her body was recovered from the rubble of the 3-story building where she and her son, who survived the fire, once lived. The family asked that crews search the building for her. The woman was unaccounted for until today.
Say, Willie, one of the baby daddies ain't on ish.
Like I said, I wasn't leaving from this, from their home until they got out because I was 100% sure that she was in there.
Relatives.
Oh, you say one? You say one is a baby daddy and one isn't. Ooh.
Say Destiny Henry originally escaped harm when flames engulfed the apartment building where she lived in the 5200 block of West North Avenue on the city's west side, but ran back into the burning building to save her son, who she thought was trapped inside.
What do you mean ran back in the building? See, this is what I'm talking about. So she wasn't in the building when it caught on fire. Shout out to G for the $2 super chat. They say she died in vain. Sugar, her son wasn't in there. You got a point. Yeah.
The apartment building where she lived in the 5200 block of West North.
Back it up just a little bit. I'm missing it.
Sure that she was in there.
Relatives say Destiny Henry originally escaped harm when flames engulfed the apartment building where she lived.
She originally escaped harm, meaning it caught on fire. She saw it was on fire. Then she got out of the building. Okay. So she ran back in there.
The 5200 block of West North Avenue on the city's west side, but ran back into the burning building to save her son, who she thought was trapped inside.
So why would she run out in the first place if you got a son inside the building and you know that you didn't run outside with your son? Unless you ran out for some air and then you ran back in. I don't.
If my cousin would have known that her
You
son
say she forgot her baby? Possibly.
was already out of the window, she probably would still be here.
If she'd known he was already out of the window. Think about this right here. What was she doing when the fire started? And how did the son get out of the window and she didn't know that he was out the window? I'm just asking questions. And then if he got out the window and she came outside, she thought he was still in the window. Well, which window did he go out of? The back window or front window? I don't know.
Now, according to the Cook County Medical Examiner's Office, 3 others died in the Thursday morning fire.
Right? She didn't think to get her son first. I want y'all to really, really think about this, right? They own the 3rd floor, and she runs out of the building. That means she was on the 3rd floor and had to come down to go outside. So you do all that coming outside and you don't check your house to see if your son is in there? You say, was the apartment 2 stories? Maybe she was downstairs and he was upstairs, or vice versa. But she ran outside without her baby. Just think about that right there. She ran outside without her child and ran back in because she thought her child was in there. That means you didn't check to see if your child was in there before you ran outside, or maybe you forgot that you had a child who was inside the damn building. This makes no sense. She should have never ran outside without checking to see if her baby there. And if he jumped out a damn window, why wouldn't he be out front when she ran outside? And this was 3 stories. 3 stories up, and he jumped out a window.
Family members identified 2 of them as their relatives. 32-year-old Regina Henry, who everyone called Gina, and her 5-year-old son, Jason.
Gina didn't make it, her son didn't make it, and she was also 3 months pregnant.
Another victim, a man in his 70s.
Jason done jumped out of a window and nobody knew he jumped out of a window of a 3rd-story building. Like, people would be down there hollering and shit because he would be down there hollering. He done broke a leg, an arm, a head, or something like that right up. Oh, man. He say she was outside already and had to run back in and didn't know he had escaped. She wasn't outside already. They say she ran out of the building. She ran outside. And that's why they say she had to run back into the building. She was in the building when the fire started.
Has not officially been identified, but is believed to be a long-time respected community member. Meanwhile, the ATF is assisting Chicago police
and then y'all know what else funny? Her apartment is the one that burnt up, wasn't it?
Chicago Fire in their investigation into the blaze that they say may be an act of arson. 37th Ward.
You say he jumped out the back window?
Older woman Emma Mitz says she's been told the fire is the result of a domestic dispute between 2 men over a woman.
Now apparently there was.
Let me explain something to y'all. If you live here, I just want to just make this clear. If you live here, you should not be pregnant again. She already got a 5-year-old. You should not be 3 months. You should not be pregnant again living here. I don't give a damn. This is how you grew up. This is how I look at it. These is a nice apartment. You should not be pregnant again. But shout that baby out for going back in. I Hey, sugar, I don't need much. It's a friend, though, that's just throwing me off. Anyway, moving right along. I ain't going to eat much of you, man. Jesus. Oh, something else. My bad. I got to see if they got one. Got to see if there's a GoFundMe. We got to check on the GoFundMe. You should not be pregnant here. I'm trying to tell you. Listen. We're going to give you the first one. Oh, we're going to give you the first one. All right, we all make mistakes. Got it. According to where you live at, you should not be pregnant again, though. Not again. There's victims. Her name is family identified some of the victims as Destiny Henry, Regina Henry. So 28, 32, and 5-year-old Jaquan. I guess that's how you pronounce it. So if I just do Jaquan and go to GoFundMe. Let's go to GoFundMe. GoFundMe. Just type in Jaquan. Let's see what we got for a Jaquan. I'm not seeing anything. Jaquan, e-bike. Jaquan. Lad criminal. No, wait. A Hill fire survivor. Support East Pratt on March the 9th. Pierce, 21-year-old Holly. Jaquan McGee. Nope. 2 different people. Nope, I'm not seeing one yet, y'all. I'm not seeing one yet with the GoFundMe. So not yet. Maybe in a few days or something. Or is it Destiny Henry? Because she was 28, wasn't it? You said that she was 28. Let's see. Let's back this up. Let's do another search real quick because the son didn't die. So, nope. All right. Nope. She ain't got nothing yet. If she gonna have something. Move right along. I ain't gonna eat much of you. We got domestic love relationship. Now here's the story of the day. Hey, ladies. Still falling short of glory. Y'all falling short of glory for real. And it's looking real bad. Y'all come on in, man, and hit the thumbs up. We screaming everywhere. We screaming live everywhere. I need your support. Dog, I thought that I had already opened this thing up. I need your support. Make sure I grab this thing. Listen, we're gonna end the show. Everywhere else except YT. Links is down there in the description. But I'm finna go on to give y'all this one and maybe another one before we close down on YT. But as y'all coming on in, no matter where you at, go ahead on and give a player a thumbs up. We got a situation. We have a situation. Damn it, I thought I just had it. Got it. Grab that, do that. Grab that. Got it. We have a man who admits to shooting his girlfriend, domestic love situations. Not only shooting her, he also buried that baby. So he killed her, allegedly, and buried her body. This is what we call true love. Here you go.
We're at home now. A man is in jail right now, charged with murder in a gruesome and shocking crime. Police say he told them he shot his girlfriend and buried her in the backyard. WDSU reporter Jasmine Franklin is live tonight with how neighbors are responding to all of this right now. Jasmine.
Yeah, Elizabeth, tonight neighbors tell me they are shocked and devastated after finding out a young woman with her whole life ahead of her was reportedly shot and killed by her boyfriend.
I feel so terribly for the woman and the family, and it seems like just a horror movie.
Family members say 24-year-old Essence Peters was a victim of domestic violence. Saturday evening, NOPD says officers discovered her remains outside of this home on Marigny Street. The suspect, 24-year-old Benjamin Camp, who claims to be the victim's boyfriend, reportedly told police he shot his girlfriend before burying her in the backyard.
I mean, yeah, it was shocking to learn about. I wasn't home when it happened, but I was home when I guess it was discovered, and you just never know what's going on a couple of houses down from you.
Augustin Carrero lives a few houses down the street. He says although he did not know the victim personally, it is heartbreaking hearing about the tragic loss.
It makes you realize how much you don't know what's going on just a few feet away from you. And
you don't know what's going on behind closed doors. Isn't that what I keep telling you?
People could be in danger that you don't even know about.
Police arrested Benjamin Camp. He is now facing a second-degree murder charge.
This was a really young person, and it's terrible to know how that her whole life was ahead of her, and domestic violence is so much more pervasive than a lot of people recognize.
You say DV is the #1 killer. Look. Why do we always say, or why do we hear a lot, a person had their whole life ahead of them? Why do we hear some people say it and on other people like we don't? If you die, everybody, listen, we're all going to die, right? So whenever we die, everybody has their whole life ahead of them until life stops, right? I don't know what is the point of saying it though. What are we trying to get? What are we trying to, I don't even much know how to describe what I'm trying to say. And just think about it. That person had a whole life ahead of them. Yeah, but not they dead though. I don't get it. Shout out to G for the $2 super chat. Say, damn, Sugar done lost a WWF Bear the live match. Got to be more careful. See, now the problem is, and shout out to a player for admitting this, so we ain't got to do like the real deep investigation and all that. And I just wish that they would have asked him why, what happened, what did she do, you know? And they did not get into the details of him burying her. And hell, did he bury her alive? Did he shoot her, then bury her? Was she still alive when he buried her? Was she dead when he buried her? Was they about to break up? I don't know, and that's what I don't be liking. I be having so many doggone questions. But I got another issue though. They didn't show us a picture of Buddy. They did not show us a picture of him. I don't know, and I don't like it. But listen, ladies, things is changing. Times is changing. We is putting hands on y'all. Yeah. Ladies should never be here. A woman should never be here. Yep. We not listening to y'all. Shout out to Craig for the $1 cash out. Say hashtag Cola Bill. That's what's up. Bam. We not listening to that no more. Men ain't listening to that. Listen. You don't want to be with me. It's done, shout it. You want to be out here fang dangling on social media and shit. You want to take pictures and send them. You want to respond to people's in your DMs and shit. You want to be liking dudes' videos and stuff. You want to cook with a Adobe seasoning and not Lawry's. You buying packs of Marlboros and I smoke Newport's 100. Man, you see what I'm saying? Things can go south real quick. You say her boyfriend is underage? You was lying to me. Hold up. You mean that I missed that, but they call him a man? Let's see.
With murder.
Because she is 24.
In a gruesome and shocking crime.
I think she was 24.
Police say he told them he shot his girlfriend and buried her in the backyard. WDSU reporter Jasmine Franklin is live tonight with how neighbors are responding to all of this right now. Jasmine?
He buried her in the backyard of a home? Or was that an apartment?
Yeah, Elizabeth, tonight neighbors tell me they are shocked and devastated after finding out a young woman with her whole life ahead of her was reportedly shot in.
Why do we? Yeah. That's the point that I was trying to make. Oh, damn it. I thought I had it up on the screen. That's the point that I was trying to make. A young woman shot with a whole life ahead of her. Hold on.
After finding out a young woman with her whole life ahead of her was reportedly shot and killed.
With a whole life ahead of her. Is there anyone who have a half a life ahead of them? Has there ever been anyone with a half a life, 3/4 of a life? What do you mean a whole life of it? Obviously, you still alive. So yeah, your life is. Yeah. It's just a question. Go ahead.
Killed by her boyfriend.
Okay, we're trying to find age out right now.
I feel so terribly for the woman and the family, and it seems like just a horror movie.
Family members say 24-year-old Essence Peters was a victim of domestic violence.
Okay.
Saturday evening, NOPD says officers discovered her remains outside of this home on Marigny Street. The suspect, 24-year-old Benjamin Camp.
So they both 24 though. They both 24, so you can't say that he was underage. You say people like to repeat catchphrases and really don't know the true meaning behind the catchphrase. All of our days are numbered. Yeah, right? I'm just saying, right? I'm glad you just throw that. Oh, all of our days is numbered. What? Yeah, I guess so. It is. But what does that mean? I don't understand. So listen, ladies, listen to the sound of my voice. Be nice. Be nice. Maybe you all need to have the mindset of women who was back in like the 1910s and the 1920s when they which is still crazy because back in those days you can correct a woman with an open hand. You can whoop a bitch and the police wouldn't do nothing. And typically women got busted in their shit because of their mouths. So you all need to kind of sort of put y'all mindset, if you can, just try to have the mindsets of women back in the 1910s and 1920s and before that. Because y'all really don't understand danger. Y'all ladies really don't understand danger because of your mouth. Your mouth keep out there moving and your bodies keep dying. You know, you had your life ahead of you. Y'all tend to not know anything about that right now. But I cannot wait. Well, I guess maybe in the future we'll see a picture of who Benjamin is. They both was 24. She's dead. He's in jail. Got to be more careful. Move right along. I ain't gonna much hold you. Just saying. I am just saying. Say, Willie, you talk about Patricia Churn. Yeah. The doggone shame, man. It really, really is a doggone shame. Y'all listen. We finna go ahead on and get on up out of here. I appreciate y'all for rocking with the player over here on YT, but we finna continue the show. We are going to continue the show. This is slow moving Monday, y'all. I feel kind of down. I don't know, but I'm just trying to push it through. I started off real slow and real down. Slowing down. I don't know what's going on with me, but I feel some type of way. Anyway, enough of that. No excuses, Willie. Stand up. Be a man. We finna move it right along. Players, prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show. So it's just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your little la-la or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm is. Listen, links is down there in the description. We is around here. We had the purple. Y'all see the purple, the green, and the blue. We live everywhere. I need the support. Man, we're finna go ahead on and end YouTube and continue on with this show. Appreciate y'all for rocking. I'm